Ghana and Grenada have embarked on an inspiring new chapter of collaboration that beautifully intertwines history, opportunity, and shared destiny. In a moment charged with symbolism and hope, Ghana's Member of Parliament for North Tong, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, signed a landmark memorandum of understanding paving the way for Ghanaian nurses to be recruited to work in Grenada. The agreement represents far more than just a bilateral partnership. It marks the rekindling of an ancestral bond that stretches across centuries, connecting Africa and the Caribbean through shared heritage and mutual aspirations for progress. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. The signing took place during the official visit of Grenada's Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell, to Ghana, where he and President John Dramani Mahama held strategic discussions aimed at deepening ties between the two nations. The atmosphere surrounding the visit was filled with warmth and optimism, reflecting a growing movement to reconnect Africa and the Caribbean, not merely as distant regions linked by history, but as partners charting a common future. The decision to facilitate the recruitment of Ghanaian nurses to work in Grenada is only the beginning of what promises to be a far-reaching collaboration spanning healthcare, education, tourism, and culture. For many observers, this initiative is a tangible expression of the idea that Africa's greatest export should no longer be its resources, but its human capital, skills, and innovation. Ghana's nursing profession, in particular, has long been recognized for its excellence. From teaching hospitals in Accra and Kumasi to regional clinics and community health programs, Ghanaian nurses are trained under rigorous standards that have earned global respect. Grenada's healthcare system, like many small island nations, faces challenges in meeting rising healthcare demands, particularly in specialized fields. The partnership, therefore, stands as a mutually beneficial arrangement, one that not only provides job opportunities for skilled Ghanaian nurses, but also strengthens Grenada's capacity to provide quality healthcare for its citizens. Officials in Accra have confirmed that this is not an isolated effort. Ghana is currently negotiating up to 20 additional labor mobility agreements with other nations, expanding employment avenues for its skilled professionals. The move underscores Ghana's evolving identity as a regional hub for talent, not just in Africa, but globally. It's a shift from dependence on aid to empowerment through skill export, a forward-looking strategy that positions Ghana as a key player in the international labor market. Yet, beyond the economics and policy, the human story behind this partnership is what truly captivates hearts. During his visit, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell shared a deeply personal revelation. DNA tracing has confirmed his Ghanaian ancestry. This revelation was more than a curiosity. It was a powerful reminder of the enduring links between Africa and the Caribbean, connections that were brutally disrupted by centuries of enslavement, but are now being rekindled through mutual respect and cooperation. Standing on Ghanaian soil, Mitchell symbolically closed a circle of history that began with pain and separation, now giving rise to unity and shared purpose. President John Dramani Mahama, who also serves as the African Union's champion for reparations, captured the moment perfectly when he stated, "This partnership goes beyond politics. It is about reconnecting families and rewriting a shared story of resilience and unity." His words resonated deeply, not only with Ghanaians and Grenadians, but with millions across the African diaspora who have long yearned for meaningful reconnection between the continent and its descendants scattered across the Atlantic. Indeed, this rekindled partnership is not happening in isolation. Across the Caribbean and Africa, there's a growing wave of interest in strengthening ties through trade, tourism, education, and cultural diplomacy. The announcement that both Ghana and Grenada are in advanced discussions to establish the first ever direct flight between Africa and the Caribbean adds another powerful layer to this unfolding story. Such a flight, when realized, will not only bridge thousands of miles of ocean, but will also collapse centuries of distance created by history. It would enable families, students, entrepreneurs, and tourists to move more freely, bringing Africa and the Caribbean closer than ever before in modern times. Imagine the symbolism of that first flight, a plane soaring across the Atlantic, not carrying captives as ships once did, but carrying doctors, nurses, teachers, artists, and dreamers determined to rebuild what was once torn apart. It would be a defining image of a new era, an era where the descendants of those once enslaved return not in sorrow but in triumph to forge new partnerships built on equality, shared prosperity, and cultural pride. For Ghana, this partnership with Grenada also enhances its global image as a leader in Pan-African diplomacy. The country has long played a pivotal role in advancing the ideals of African unity. From the days of Kwame Nkrumah, who championed the idea of a united Africa, to modern initiatives like the Year of Return and the Beyond the Return campaign, Ghana has consistently extended a hand of friendship to the African diaspora. The collaboration with Grenada continues this legacy, showing that Pan-Africanism is not just a dream from the past, but a living, breathing policy direction for the future. Meanwhile, for Grenada, a small island nation with a population of just over 100,000, this partnership represents an opportunity to strengthen its healthcare system while simultaneously reconnecting with its ancestral roots. The presence of Ghanaian professionals on the island will bring not only medical expertise, but also a cultural bridge that enriches both societies. Over time, these exchanges could evolve into academic collaborations, student exchanges, and joint research initiatives, further deepening the relationship between the two nations. The symbolism of Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa leading Ghana's side in the signing is also noteworthy. Known for his passionate advocacy for social justice, education, and youth empowerment, Ablakwa's involvement highlights the government's commitment to ensuring that international partnerships translate into tangible opportunities for ordinary Ghanaians. His statement following the signing emphasized that the agreement is designed to create safe, well-regulated employment pathways for Ghanaian healthcare workers while preserving their rights and welfare abroad. This is an important distinction, given the growing global debate about ethical recruitment and brain drain in developing countries. By establishing government-to-government agreements, Ghana is setting a new standard for how labor mobility should be managed through structured partnerships that protect workers while promoting development at home. This ensures that nurses sent abroad are not exploited, but instead serve as ambassadors of Ghanaian professionalism and cultural diplomacy. Observers have noted that this approach could become a model for other African countries seeking to harness their human capital as an economic asset. Rather than losing skilled workers through unregulated migration, governments can facilitate well-monitored, mutually beneficial exchanges that benefit both sending and receiving nations. In essence, Ghana's partnership with Grenada is a prototype for a new form of global engagement based on equity and dignity. The broader vision extends even further. As talks about direct flights progress, the potential for cultural and economic synergy between Africa and the Caribbean becomes increasingly apparent. Tourism experts predict that a direct flight could spark a wave of Afro-Caribbean travel experiences, heritage tourism, music festivals, and investment forums linking the two regions. Artists, filmmakers, and entrepreneurs from both sides could collaborate on projects celebrating shared history while exploring new markets. For young people especially, this partnership represents a new world of possibilities. It opens doors for students to study abroad, for professionals to work and learn from each other, and for entrepreneurs to find new opportunities in emerging sectors like technology, agriculture, and renewable energy. In a world where global partnerships are often shaped by historical power imbalances, the Ghana-Grenada relationship stands out as a partnership of equals, rooted not in dependency, but in shared heritage and collective progress. As the news of this collaboration spreads, many across Africa and the Caribbean see it as a symbol of hope. It proves that the dream of Pan-African unity, often spoken of by visionaries of the past, is not confined to political speeches. It is manifesting in real, practical initiatives that improve lives. The recruitment of nurses may be the first step, but it's also a gateway to a broader agenda of reconnecting communities separated by oceans but united by identity. For Ghanaian nurses preparing to embark on this journey, their mission goes beyond healthcare. They are emissaries of history, carrying with them the legacy of their ancestors who endured the unimaginable and survived. They will walk the same lands their forebears once dreamed of seeing again, this time as professionals, as teachers, as healers. It's a deeply poetic twist of fate, one that speaks to the resilience and unbreakable spirit of the African people. As Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell returns to Grenada, his visit leaves behind a legacy of friendship, partnership, and rediscovery. For Ghana, the moment reinforces its place as the beating heart of Africa's reconnection with the diaspora. And for both nations, the path forward is clear, a shared journey of empowerment, rooted in history but reaching boldly toward the future. In the end, the story of Ghana and Grenada is not just about policy agreements or diplomatic meetings. It's about people. It's about history coming full circle, about two sides of the Atlantic rediscovering each other after centuries apart. It's about hope taking flight, literally and figuratively, as Africa and the Caribbean unite to write a new chapter of global cooperation, one founded on respect, equality, and a shared dream of a better tomorrow. And as the world watches these two nations chart their course together, one can't help but feel that this is just the beginning of something far greater, a renaissance of unity that could redefine the future of the African diaspora.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.